Alright folks, this is the Asia Premium Series 01U Optimus Prime Ultimate Edition by TakaraTomy. This video is just going to be my views, my opinion, brief description on what this figure is. It's not a full review. I'm not going to transform it into alt mode. You'll just hopefully believe me that the alt mode isn't the most interesting thing about this figure. It's just all the weapons onto the truck mode. And this is the reason why you buy the figure, for the weapons in robot mode. So let's try to make this brief and concise. Let's start with the packaging. You get a sleeve that goes over the box. The sleeve has some of the artwork at the back, well, photos at the back of the actual figure. That's a nice touch where they put a lot of artwork on the box. The main box itself has a lot of Photoshop artwork on it as well. Well, Autobot symbol. It only has one, apparently. Oh, okay, that'll explain the sleeve. Just one artwork right there. The night sky in the background. Comes with 3 sets of instructions. Can you believe it? Shows you the various ways you can decorate this Optimus Prime with all the weapons. Alt mode, yeah, that's the alt mode, and the other bits transforming him. Okay, all right. I'm going to tell you what this figure is. If you're not familiar with this particular figure, then I suggest you watch the other reviews of the leader class Optimus Primes that came before it, before you proceed to this, because this video is predicated on the fact that everybody that you know the various editions, the variants, and the various versions of the leader class Optimus Prime, movie Optimus Prime. So the mold uses, I'm gonna try and position it. I can't even do this in my regular review spot because it's just so damn big. Okay, the mold uses the Revenge of the Fallen leader class Optimus Prime, which I'm gonna try and show you right here, combined with Jetfire. That's the leader class Optimus Prime. This one came with the snap out swords. There was another version of this one, which was the Battle Hooks leader class Optimus Prime for the hunt for the Decepticons. There came a Buster Optimus Prime, same mold, but it came with this gun and some chrome paints and some highlights here and there. Then there was the Striker, the Jetwing Optimus Prime that came with the backpack, the Striker Optimus Prime that came with the shield, the hooks, and the blade, and whatnot. And finally, we have the Ultimate Edition Optimus Prime. So it's like the combination of all the leader class Optimus Primes that Takara and Hasbro have ever produced, and they made this really big ass Optimus Prime. And for me, this is the most epic, it's the most definitive movie version of Optimus Prime that's transformable, posable, and fully articulated. Lots of accessories. Colors are as accurate as can be, and really this is not something for the casual collector. This, if you ask me, is for the hardcore movie Optimus Prime collector. If you're not into the statues and whatnot, if you're just into the mainstream toys, this is something you'd want to get. Now, what does he have? He does not have Jetfire, obviously. Jetfire is a leader class all on his own, which you have to buy separately. He does come with the Jetpack that has the Gatling guns. Let me see if I can remove it for you guys. Okay. Oops. I'll put that away. Okay. So he has the Jetpack from the Jetwing Optimus Prime, which is basically the same. There's some mold degradation here and there, which you can collapse like that. Has the Gatling guns, which he can hold in very nice colors of gunmetal gray. The backpack is done in blue and in silver. Sorry, there's no space. So very nice. It's the same gimmick. You can collapse the Gatling guns here and mount it onto the truck. It's exactly the same gimmick. I'm going to put it off to the side right here. So if you don't have the Jetwing Prime, this is a perfect toy for you to get. If you, like me, I've never gotten any of the Jetwing. I only got the Buster Prime. I didn't get the Jetwing Prime, didn't get the Striker or the Battlehooks Prime. So that's what he has. He has the backpack. He also comes with, we'll talk about that later. As I mentioned, he also comes with the Buster Optimus Prime weapon, done in silver, which can become the tanks on his back. You can mount it right here. There's some slots right there where you can mount it. I'm gonna try and transform this in. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if we can still. Well, you get the idea. Okay. Okay. Anyway, he can hold the weapon, and these things become the tanks that store on his back. So that you got the Buster Prime cannon. And usually, you're just buying the Buster Optimus Prime for these. So that's that. And then he has this shotgun, which I think sort of was the gun he used for Dark of the Moon. They're both MechTech weapons, which you can fold out. You can deploy like as two separate guns. That, very nice. Or you can just combine them into a shotgun. Okay, so not too bad. Then he comes with two swords, which he can hold on either hand. This is what the blades that he used, I think, in all three movies, except in the fourth one. So very nice touch. They did away with the gimmick that the old Prime had, that spring-loaded mechanism. Then he has the battle hooks, two also, which he can hold on either hand. Very nice. Then he has the shield, which was part of the Striker Optimus Prime. I'm not sure if it's the same color. I think it is the same color, almost a bit darker gray, I think, which transforms also into a fender, a front. This thing always pops out. Just be careful when you're trying to fold it out. It loves to pop off, it transforms into that. As I said, it pops off very easily. The front part of the alt mode truck, so they're very nice. And finally, the figure itself. As I said, it uses the Leader Class, the Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class mold, which has a lot of premium paint, as you can see. Let me try and put the camera closer so you can see it. Oh, it's not gonna work. Let me just put him back together. He also has the extra foot pieces, so he can support the Jetpack, the Jetwing. He's got the new hands, which have articulated fingers. Each finger can move and has the slot for the weapons. He's got plastic tires, and he's got the battery-operated voice gimmick. A little bit disappointed with that. I was kind of hoping that he'd have two, like I am Optimus Prime and we must stop the Decepticons, or Megatron must be stopped. But there's only one voice recording. A little bit disappointing, but not the end of the world. It's not a deal breaker, definitely. So he retains almost all the articulation. He's got some detail of gold and silver all over the figure. I mean, absolutely phenomenal paint details. The camera is just not doing justice to this figure, but it is a wonderful figure. In terms of paint apps, the Sculpt is already a collector's favorite, and you know, as I've already said, this is the most epic, most definitive Leader Class Optimus Prime out there. Certainly not for the casual collector. It will set you back $200, to $250. Basically the price of 4 or 5 liter class figures. But for the hardcore collector, this is something you have to have. You might as well go ahead and sell your other Optimus Prime. I'm not going to sell them. But definitely the best leader class Optimus Prime TakaraTomy or Hasbro has ever done. So there you go, folks. Sorry about the messy review. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's it's a little cut and dry, but that's it. It's just my thoughts. I don't know. You want me to grade it? 11 out of 10. Definitely a must pick up for the hardcore collectors. Thanks for watching.